So my theory of change is really it is a design-based one, which is that what you're trying to do. So if it works better if I talk it through as an example. So I work with local government. Local government holds a lot of the process and the structure and the discipline of how we run our communities, and that needs preserving and that needs managing. However, we know that local government and all forms of government, it will have to be radically different. So even if you don't subscribe to the whole world is changing, it's a network society, is that austerity and the changing nature, other global changes and influences are going to mean that we're going to end up probably with smaller state, perhaps with more influence, but physically and headcount smaller. So the change that I work on is how do you maintain that at the same time as starting a conversation which is a vision of the future, and how do you start designing that vision of the future in a way where you hold the vision lightly, firmly enough that it is describable, but lightly enough that you can include people in the shaping of it. And so it is an evolutionary theory of change, which is that if you conclude, as I do, that the future relationship between citizen and state has to be more co-productive, the power has to have shifted, is that you cannot have a theory of change, which is a revolutionary one of people trying to push one particular idea. This has to be hold it lightly, build a space and the qualities of that space around it, and then respond to what people do in the space that you've built.